Welcome back, folks. Breaking news Sunday evening. It's pretty hot today, and the latest of Ukrainian incursion into Russia, the Kursk southern region of Russia. There are American, British, Polish, French, and some Balkanic soldiers, regular soldiers, who are part of this so-called invasion of Russia. It's estimated 1,000 soldiers. They did gain a little bit of ground in a few days. Now the advance of this invasion force, which is NATO equipment, NATO trained, and NATO personnel. There's not Ukrainians in person because they haven't got equipment and manpower to spare on such a stupid operation, which logic suggests you use that type of resources on the battlefield in your own turf, basically. We haven't even got the Pentagon legitimising this invasion, saying Ukraine's got a right to defend itself. Yes, by not invading other countries, because Ukrainians are trying to even start with Belarusia. So it's got nothing to do kicking out the Russians out of Ukraine now. It's just an existential proxy of NATO fighting their dirty wars on their behalf. And this is a very dangerous situation. It's an act of war. You can't invade a sovereign country. And going by a nuclear doctrine, can even use nuclear tactical nukes if Putin wants to. He has modified the constitution and the doctrine for that. All that talk the Russians were sloppy about not guarding, I underestimate the build up on their borders, these forces, there is satellites. It's not really relevant now. It goes to show how efficient the Russians to respond. And the fact is, these invasion forces, they are attacking civilian targets. They're not going for military or stuff. Even shooting upon and attacking civilian traffic as well. It's already an act of war. You have invaded another country. 2, shooting on civilians. And probably the Russians didn't have no mercy upon them when their counter-attack, carpet bombing and other strategic counter-measures which is used. This so-called countermeasure slowly is failing, and it's probably NATO is just a testing ground how eventual attack, which they're probably having planned to go in an invasion on Russia. You have to use a hell of a lot of conventional weapons. I don't think many European NATO countries are reluctant to participate directly in these this possible attack on the future of Russia. This is the main aim. It's got nothing to do with freeing Ukraine from the Russians and stuff like that. The Cold War for the West has never stopped. They need a purpose They always need an enemy to fight to exist. Otherwise, NATO has no logical means to exist as a military structure. They need to have constant wars to legitimise the expenditure in military of NATO and NATO countries.